New at 4, ongoing construction has a Montrose man blocked from his home.
And he says the worst part is he doesn't know when it will be fixed. Our David Sackrider spoke with him and shows us how the situation harms more than just one home.
Clinton Diffin came home from work on Thursday and found a hole where his driveway is supposed to be. Even 5 days later, as you can see, it still hasn't been filled in.
Obviously, the period of time it takes for the concrete to cure is understandable, but this is kind of ridiculous.
Diffin says water main construction started on his street back in March. That's when they first tore up the area where his driveway meets the road, but at that time they filled it with aggregate. After he left for work Thursday, they pulled the aggregate out and left nothing in its place.
Pretty much you can't go anywhere unless you park down the street, and it's an inconvenience to get groceries in and out of the house for, a week. Now it's going to be at least another week before the concrete's cured to get in and out, at the bare minimum if they pour today, which my understanding isn't going to happen.
He isn't alone. Every house on Diffin's side of the road from his house to Saginaw Street has major holes in the driveway.
There's an elderly person that, is parking 2 blocks away and walking to get to her home every day, which, in this heat, for an elderly person to do that's not the best way to do it.
The city of Montrose contracts this work out through Davison-based Kennedy Excavating. A representative for the company told me over the phone that they were, quote, working as diligently as possible and that they are, quote, trying to take care of people the best they can. But Diffin doesn't feel cared for.
The company that's been out here, I've talked to left them a couple messages. The guys just leave trash in the yard every day. It's a nuisance to come home and pick up somebody else's trash in your own yard and not be able to access your property. And they're just going, oh well, whatever, it is what it is.
When I spoke with Kennedy Excavating on the phone, they offered no timetable for when all of this is going to be fixed. In Montrose, David Sackrider, ABC 12 News.